Like most working dogs, both the Newfoundland and the Golden Retriever were created to accommodate a need with the humans living with these breeds. The Newfoundland dog was created on the Newfoundland Island in Canada, where his main task was to aid the fishermen with catching nets, pulling carts with today's catch to the market. They are excellent swimmers, and through time they developed the ability to sense a human in need in the water and swam to rescue them. A Newfoundland is to people who live by water what the Saint Bernard is to people living in the Alps. The Golden Retriever was created in Scotland. During the reign of Queen Victoria, it was Dudley Margery Banks, the first Lord Tweedmouth, who developed this gorgeous breed. His goal was to create the ideal gun dog to be used at his estate in the Scottish Highlands. He needed this gun dog to withstand the Scottish weather with rain and mud, so he crossed the Yellow Retriever with, among others, the Tweedwater Spaniel, which is now extinct, Irish Setter, and Bloodhounds. The result was the ancestors of the glorious Golden Retriever we know of today. Hard-working dogs who steadily became more popular among hunt-happy aristocrats. The first Golden was shown at a dog show in 1908, which was approximately when they began arriving in the US and Canada. The breed has been popular ever since, but its peak was in the 1970s with President Gerald Ford with his beautiful Golden Liberty. There's no question about it. The Newfoundland is by far the larger of these two breeds. A Newfoundland can reach 28 inches to the shoulder, where the Golden Retriever rarely is taller than 24 inches. A Newfoundland can weigh almost twice as much as the Golden Retriever. Any Newfoundland would look huge compared to the more slender-built Golden Retriever. Both are well-balanced dogs with long, beautiful coats. The Golden's coat is water-resistant, which serves it well considering the weather in its birthplace, Scotland. The Newfoundland has a thicker fur that kept him warm in the water when working to catch fish nets or saving drowning people. Both breeds shed throughout the year, but more profusely in shedding seasons. Grooming is essential for their well-being and for them to look their best. Color-wise, the Newfoundland comes in black, brown, or black and white. This specific color is named after the artist Sir Edwin Landseer, who painted numerous paintings of these beautifully colored dogs. In some countries, Landseer is considered a breed of its own. If you want a dog who's easy to train, look no further. Regardless which of these beautiful breeds you choose, you'll have a dog who's affectionate and eager to please their humans. The Newfoundland is, like other several breeds, especially the Molossoid types, prone to work better with gentler methods rather than harsh corrections. Both breeds should begin their socialization and training process as soon as they are at home with you. No dog, regardless of breed, turns out the perfect canine companion all by themselves. They need guidance and direction, and you are the one to provide it for them.
Hey guys, if you're not already, you should be following our Fenrir Rescue Diaries over on Fenrir Canine Training channel. That is following my journey of working at a rescue centre, helping dogs that have been abandoned, abused, given up or found as strays, and helping implement behaviour modification programmes to allow them to become perfect canine companions that can be rehomed to their forever homes. So if you're interested in following my journey of how I do that, there'll be a link to that channel down in the description box below. I think you'll really enjoy the journey, but I'll let you get back to the video you were just watching.
If you're looking for a social, friendly dog, you've come to the right place. Either of these breeds will be the perfect canine companion for you and your family. There are, of course, pros and cons with them both, and let's take a quick look. The Newfoundland is said to be the giant nanny, amazing with children. While this can be true, please remember that your dog becomes what you raise and train them to be. Any dog can become a monster if not raised and trained properly, and that part is completely up to you. The Newfoundland also happens to be an extremely large dog. Depending on how old your children are, a Newfoundland wagging their tail or running around the house can cause your children to fly around in the air, even if your dog doesn't mean to cause harm. And even if they're huge, they are still playful, and while they're young, most likely have no idea how big they really are. The Golden Retriever, on the other hand, is smaller and likely a bit easier to handle from that perspective. They are, however, also more active and energetic than the Newfoundland, which requires more from you when it comes to tending to their need for exercise and activity. If you have children, they are most likely going to have the time of their life together. On the temperament part, it can also be good to know that the Newfoundland can be quite the stubborn dog. Just think about it. Back in the day, when he or she swam to catch a fish net and rescue drowning people, they had to make decisions for themselves. They're still used to doing that, and so their decisions may not always be compatible to what you think is right for them to do at that given moment. If you're looking for that perfect family pet, any of these breeds could be the perfect choice for you. It's all a matter of personal preference and taste, really. The Newfoundland is a huge dog and requires space. The Golden Retriever requires much more physical exercise than the Newfoundland, but he doesn't want to take that much physical space in your home. Whatever you decide, please take care to do your research to make sure you can do an educated choice. You and your dog deserve that.